So one of the things that I've run into with our Blazer, or probably because I, for the longest time, did not have one of these cloth rug things to go over the dash, and it's just sitting out in the sun for 26 years, is the plastic got old and cracked, and you can see the dash is all cracked and that sort of thing, and it's cracked along there, and just different spots here and just different bits on this top part, and you touch it and it cracks. And the other thing I noticed was this front piece is also cracked, and not just cracked, but cracked badly in places. I don't know if this is the bezel or what. There's actually chunks missing, and the problem I noticed also is just problems one after the other. This is not, it's no longer attached, because I think one of the pieces that was holding it in is now gone, so this is sort of floating, so I'm assuming that's going to get worse over time, etc. I didn't realize it was completely that bad when I tried this, but Coverlay sells covers, and so this is a dash bezel cover thing that you would put over this whole piece, you know, down around here, down around, it puts on the front and it goes over top, and you just glue it down with some silicone, and then it holds, and then that, you see that versus the broken stuff. I thought about that. That's why I got one to cover the top, and I got one to cover this before I realized that this might be broken and you need to fix it, because if it's in multiple pieces, like this piece just floats, that piece is gone. I don't know how well just gluing a cover on the front is going to fix that, because that isn't going to fix the behind piece that snaps into the dash and holds it in place. And I realized that moving my hand causes the focus to screw up. So I think first what I have to do before I even attempt that is see if I can get this off the rest of the way, and then see actually how bad it is, and if, like, one, if I can glue this back together or put strengthening bits across and in behind, and just to hold it so it doesn't just fall apart completely, because again, a cover is not going to work if the whole thing just falls apart and if it's not able to be attached, because that's not good. You bounce down the road and that's just going to flap, and that's not the way that's supposed to go, and I'm sure that flapping would cause it to break more. So let me see. I'm not going to be able to video this because my USB camera doesn't go out this far. Let me see if I can carefully pull this off without destroying it completely. I think I can, because I pulled over here and it snapped out, but then you can see this whole piece is now floating and missing. So let me see how, I mean, it may be that I, just by pulling it off, I completely destroy it, and I'm just going to have it completely missing, and I'll have to somehow find one. Then I'll know for sure, right? If all the pieces are just falling out, I don't want to put a cover. I changed my mind. I started pulling this out, and I could see that some of the existing clips are not there, and it's going to just be in pieces, and I'm not 100% sure how to get it out of the bottom. I think I might have to take this off, so it's not and to take that off. I might have to take this off, so I might have to take a whole bunch of other pieces off that I'm not sure about. I don't think that's going to work. I think I need to try and find an actual replacement piece for this versus just a cover. Then maybe it'll be okay. Even if it's not the right color, I could put that thing on as the right color. Yeah, the clips are completely broken off on this part, and I'm not even sure where this piece is. That may have gotten thrown out when they cleaned up the car when it was being repainted, or maybe it's down inside the dash. It's also possible that it's just down inside the dash. But again, I have to take that whole thing off to do, and I don't want to do it because it's just going to shatter and make a mess. We know this one is damaged. This one is not. This is an aftermarket one, and it's of course too bright to see. But I'm pretty sure that has all the bits that we need to do this, so I'm going to attempt to take that one out and put this one in. I'm not 100% sure how much I'm going to have to take off to do that, but we'll see what happens. If it doesn't work, I'll have to pay somebody else to do it, but I'm at least going to try. Alright, there were 4 of those screws, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and then this pulled down, and now I can access these. And these should be the only 2, and you can't see anything because it's that way. So there's one bolt there and one bolt there. That should be all that's holding this, and then I might have to take off some of these little things to get them reattached. We'll see how that goes. And you can't see anything because the steering wheel was in the way. Anyway, it's closer. Alright, that came off. You can definitely see the damage to the dash now. Oh well. What I had to do is I had to take the back, or I should say I had to take these clips off of the various accessories. These two I was able to unclip and then pull the pins in through, and then that way I was able to get that side off. This side I had to pull forward and unclip and left the piece in place. So I'm guessing that means I theoretically could have attached these before I put the thing on, but I think I'm going to put these back the way they went, which is pull the things out and push into it clicks, because I think that'll work. The one thing I noticed, there were 3 clips, this one, and this one, that had broken off. And by broken off, I mean the plastic broke off, but the clip itself was still in the metal, or I should say still in the clip's position. So these, oh, now you can see this is the old unit. One, you can see how dirty it is inside, which is not ideal, but 26 years, you figure some dust. But you can see how shattered this actually is from underneath. It's separated there. It's supposed to be attached. This clip was one of the things that broke off. This clip was one that broke off. And probably one over here or something broke off. Yeah, so this is the new one. Now what I have to do is detach this, because it's actually screwed in, and then reattach that with screws, and then I think everything else. Oh, and they gave me a bunch of new clips, but I'm probably going to just reuse the old ones, because these are steel and these are aluminum, and a lot of people online said use the steel ones if you got them. I at least got it further than I thought I was going to, so at this point it should be within what I know how to do. Use one of the little screw things or drivers. I don't know what that set's called, but those little colored drivers are very handy for small bolts. Alright, get that one off, and then realize that I gotta go get something else. Yeah, try and get the clip out of the way. Well, actually there, I was trying to get the clip off, and after this is when I figured out, that's when I figured out what the problem was. So I figured, alright, I'll give up on that and just put this and swap this over first, because this at least I can do. Unlike the clips, which we talk about later. Yeah. It's overall, this process worked. And then I realized I had that side too tight, and it was tilting things. So before I went completely tight, I put the other ones in, because you're always supposed to technically put all of them in first, then tighten them up. Here's another instance of that. So, yeah. Clips are fun. Don't know if I'm going to be able to use these steel clips. You saw I struggled with getting this one off, and I figured out why. If you look, there are little indents in the metal on all 4 sides that clip in and grab the plastic. So you literally have to pull these tabs up on both sides, which I'm sure there's a fancy tool for that I don't have, in order to get those off. You have to pull the tabs out and away from the plastic to keep those little parts that are bent from digging in and holding on. Let's see if I can figure that out. Good news, bad news. Good news is I got all the clips off the old one by breaking the plastic. Bad news is I don't have a good way, because that's pretty decent spring steel. That's decently hard spring steel, and without the right tool that just does not come out. Not that it's going to work, at least. But I have them all pulled off. For better or worse, since I have the old ones, I'm going to attempt to put the aluminum ones on. If for some reason in the future that doesn't work, I can always try later and figure out how to get those off. But at least I have that. And this was very fragile and breaking. Definitely not good. Like, even this rubber thing is all falling apart, and the foam and such is falling apart. So, alright, let's see if I can get the aluminum things on the new one. Alright. Now that I've determined I'm going to put the clips in, let's put the clips in. So Start with the aluminum ones, then figure out how to get them in without trying to break the plastic. Because really, you don't want to break the plastic. Like there, I'm pushing a bit too much, and I really should have held it from underneath. There, I'm holding it from underneath. So, I finally got that to clip down in. Alright, and here's where I was stupid. I should have counted these ahead of time. I find out later, and if I had known, I would have done things differently, and I would have put the aluminum ones in all the outside places, and one of the other ones where it didn't necessarily matter as much, but I didn't know I only had 7 of 8. Yeah, I find that out later. I was just as happy as you can expect. And yeah, so then we get another one down in and push that one down on and get that on. There we go. Now do the other side. And I really should have worked my way around the outside and done the far end and maybe left one of those center lower ones for last, like that one. I could have left that one for last. That's right near a bolt. It would have been fine. But no. I figured it out here in a second. Yeah, not yet. No. It would have been good to figure it out there too. Nope. Nope. And then it's like, wait a second. Where's that one? Looking around. Why do I not have one? Yes, the frustration. It is a real thing. Counting to make sure. No, yeah, you're missing one. It didn't come in the kit. That's annoying. On the list of things that pissed me off, because of course there had to be something, right? I managed to get all the aluminum ones on all the way around, except I got over to here and it's like, okay, there's one, and I look and the bag is empty and there are no more aluminum things. We got 7 of the new clips and there are 8 old clips. That's one of the things that pissed me off, when you're supposed to get parts and you don't. So what that means is now I have to get one of these off because I need to use one. So how am I going to get that out? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out though, because I need another one. I got the plastic out. Basically I stuck it in the vise like this and used a combination of little screwdrivers to just pry and break the plastic till the plastic all came off. Now I'm hoping this one is not too malformed because I didn't really bend it much. Set it down in like that and use screwdrivers to pry out the plastic. So now I at least have a clip. So I think this is supposed to go on like this. Oh, that one definitely doesn't like going down on. Can I do this? Probably not. I'm going to pause the video. Alright, that clip is down. Pliers and just carefully pushing down. Theoretically, new one has clips. Don't know how well it's going to work to go back, but we're going to try it anyway and hopefully not screw it up. Alright, it's in. This side holds pretty good. Those, well, sort of. The new clips I can see are going to suck, but it holds up top at least. I'm hoping the bottom will help hold once I get these bolts in. This side doesn't really hold correctly, which is annoying, alright, it's back in. This side is nice and solid. That's where it has the new clips. This side where the one old clip is, because of course that clip is not, it's not clipping in. Do I care? No, not really. If it starts causing a problem, I might take it apart and clean it or fix it or whatever, but it's better than it was. There's no missing pieces on there. And when you run the air comes through the holes, which kind of makes sense because that's what those things do. But yeah, it goes back on. So I guess that means we're good. I guess I should check to make sure that this still works. Let's see, turn the lights on. Dome override works. I'm going to assume the lights work, so yeah, we should be good. Yay, progress. And the reason I will keep wanting to fix it is this only has 71,000 miles on it. So that's pretty good.